Hey, Mikey D here, your friendly neighborhood Goomba Gourmet. Welcome to my PA kitchen where we cook, we eat, we drink, and everything else in life that stresses us out, like quarantining, viruses, and shutdowns and everything else. Forget about it. I can't. I don't need this. It's just me. It's just me. Just me and my tripod. All alone in the house, and I can't drink with that on. So forget about it right now. Okay, so how's everybody doing out there? Good, I hope. Hope everybody's doing what they're supposed to be doing, paying attention to everything that's going on, and playing by the rules and everything we got to do, and staying safe and healthy, because that's the main thing, right? Okay, so what are we gonna do today? We're gonna do something really simple, really easy. If you saw my first video I did for this whole thing, it was on my meat sticks that I make, my snack sticks. I love to snack on stuff like that. I love beef jerky. I tend to buy a lot when I'm out. It's a good snack and it's low carb. Of course, it's got calories, so you can't go crazy like I do. I'm trying, it's not easy. All right, anyway, so what we're gonna do is, I made the snack sticks. So this time we're gonna make some sweet and spicy beef jerky. All right, I don't have my dehydrator here. That's at home in the house on Long Island. I have a 10 shelf dehydrator. Really cool to do a lot of, dried fruits with, and dried meat snacks, and on vegetables, all kinds of stuff. But there is another way we can do this, by using the oven. So I've got like a 2.5 pound top round London broil here. All right, so we're gonna slice that up. I've had it in the freezer. I took it out to let it thaw a little bit. Okay, so that's here. So we've got my wine, which that's for me. Okay, but I've got some of that Yoshida sauce. If you saw me do the teriyaki wings, you know I use the Yoshida sauce there. You can get that. I think I know Costco has it. I don't know about other big box stores or where else, but I get it at Costco. You have some of the poison garlic marinade. We've got some soy sauce. We've got some Worcestershire sauce, and we've got a little bit of honey barbecue sauce. I've got some hot sauce, Louisiana pure hot sauce. Use whatever hot sauce you like. Got some black pepper, salt, garlic powder, and onion powder. That's really all we need. There's a lot of things you can do. You can put citrusy things in there to just flavor it up a little bit. I've also done where I've used some alcohol. So if I had my black cherry bourbon, any of that, I probably would have put a little bit of that in. The alcohol is going to burn off. You get the flavor of the black cherry that's in the alcohol. It's pretty cool. All right, but we're just going to keep this real simple. But there's so many varied things you can do when you're doing beef jerky. Okay, because all we're really doing is making a marinade for the slices of meat that we are going to let soak in. I'm going to cut them up. We're going to mix this stuff up. We're going to pour it in here. Okay, we're going to let it sit. It's probably going to sit maybe a day or two. All right, it really depends. A lot of times I like to let it sit a couple of days. But I'm going to do this first part. I'm going to let this sit. Then we're going to come back. We're going to cook it up. And we're going to do what we usually do. But just to show you, I mean, this way of doing it, you can control it. You can control what you're putting in there. Because, I mean, here. Basically, you know, I buy, these are empty bags, okay, they're lying around because they eat, but if you just look here, all right, so we got beef, water, we got some seasonings, we got some monosodium glutamate, we got sugar, we got, I don't even know how to pronounce that, bio something or biobite, poly somethings, ethanol, I don't even know what this is, and I'm putting it in my body. So we don't really need to do this, and yet not only that, but if you break this down, you're probably spending about $20 a pound. I've seen beef jerky go for even higher, maybe $25, $30, $35 when you break it down a pound. So for like $5, $6 a pound, because remember, it dehydrates. You're going to be losing a lot of the weight. So what do you have left? So you buy a 5 or 10 ounce bag, costs you $15, $16, $17, whatever it is. Depends where you get it, what kind you're getting. But anyway, it's less expensive to do it this way, and you can control the flavors and how you like it. All right. So let me get this sliced up, and then we'll be right back. Okay, so we got the meat sliced up, and let me tell you, freezing it, letting it thaw out about 75% or so, and then slicing it up is going to make things a lot easier. You're going to get your pieces a lot more uniform, a lot easier to cut that way. All right, so now all we're going to do is we're going to make the marinade. Now, like I said, you could do this however way you want. There's all kinds of flavorings, marinades you can do. I just happen to be wanting to do a sweet and spicy one. All right, so and what's going to make it spicy basically is our hot sauce. Okay, so you can use what you want. Like I said, you could even make this citrusy. You could put lime, you could put lemon, you could put orange, you could put even cherry juice in there. Like I said, if I had my black cherry bourbon, I probably would have put a little bit of that in there. All right, but this is all we're going to do. It's very simple. So I've got my Yoshida. All you really want to do is cover the meat. And what you're going to do is, even while it's sitting in there, you're going to put this marinade in. You're going to let it sit in the refrigerator, like I said, a day or two before we actually go into what we're going to do is dehydrate it very slowly in the oven. So I'll talk about that once we do this. Okay, so I'm going to put probably 3/4 of a cup of the Yoshida. Okay, so it's going to be probably mostly the Yoshida sauce, okay, which is basically a sweet and savory Asian type of cooking sauce. All right, so we've got that. Next, let's do the hoisin garlic sauce. Only going to do about a 1/2 cup. Okay. So we've got these two done. I'm going to add a little bit of the barbecue sauce. Not so much. Okay. Probably going to do 1/3 of a cup. Okay. Soy sauce, you don't need much. Not even going to measure this. You got a tablespoon of soy sauce. Okay. Your Worcestershire sauce.
Worcester sauce.
Okay. Tablespoon of each of those. Now, let's do that hot sauce, Louisiana hot sauce. Use Frank's, use whatever you want. Okay. I've got good 2 tablespoons of that. Use a little more if you want. Okay, now the salt. Okay, what I'm going to do is sprinkle some on the meat. Okay, just on the meat slices, a little bit. Okay, got a teaspoon in there. Okay, black pepper. Teaspoon and a half. Garlic powder. Tablespoon of that. Tablespoon onion powder. That's it. Okay, so all we got to do now, just mix this up. Take a spoon, mix all this up. All right, that's it. Pour it on. See that? Okay. What you're going to do is just mix it up in there. Coat the strips of meat, and really, this is the hardest part of it all right here. All right. So what we're gonna do, like I said, this is gonna sit in the fridge, probably, and I'm gonna go to it, you know, maybe every few hours or so. Just shake it up. Make sure, turn it upside down, mix it up, make sure it's all coated really nice, all the strips of meat. Then what we're going to do is we're going to come back, and this is going to go on a rack in, I have a pan, okay, so my broiling pan I'm actually going to use as a dehydrating rack. So basically we're going to lay those pieces out on that pan. We're going to cook this at about 2, maybe, well, depending on your oven. So you want 175 to 200, no more than that. And we want to cook it slow. So we want actually all the moisture coming out, cooking it real slow until it actually gets really dry and stiff. That's probably going to take, in the oven, it may take 6 hours or so, 7, it may take more. Like I said, it's all going to depend on your oven, but the idea is that we want all the moisture coming out. We want it, the moisture dripping down, and we want to be left with just the meat as it shrinks up and gets nice and dry. Okay, so it's really, we'll get back to that. Right now we're just going to basically leave it here and come back to this. All right, so once again, thank you, and we'll see you soon.